By double integration method, compute the slopes and deflection at C. Moment of inertia of portion ABC is I, while for CF, C to F, 1.5 of I, and E is constant. So this is a determinate beam. We first solve for dy. So moment C equals 0 considering ABC. dy times 5 minus 25 times 7 equals 0. So by equals 35 kilonewtons. Then for portion CDEF, so if that's 35, then therefore the shear at C just to the left should be 10. 35 minus 25, so 10 downwards. Action reaction, so at just to the right of C, it should be upward 10 kilonewtons. Then we will compute reaction at D by taking moment sums at F. Moment E equals 0 at F rather. So we have R sub D times 8 plus 10 times 14, then minus 32 times 15, 7.5 minus 1, so the moment arm is 6.5. So minus 32 times 15 times 6.5. Solving for R sub D is 372.5 kilonewtons, and it is shown. And finally, for RF, we just sum up forces Y, R sub Y equals 0. It is equal to 10 plus 372.5 plus RE rather, then minus 32 times 15. So R sub E is equal to 97.5 kilonewtons. Then we now set up the differential equation of portion AC. So EI y double prime AC is equal to 35 times x minus 2 minus 25 times x. Integrating once, EI y prime AC equals 17.5 quantity x minus 2 square minus 12.5 x square plus C sub 1. So there is C sub 1, there is also C sub 2 because A is a free point. Integrate again, EIY AC is equal to 35 over 6 quantity x minus 2 cube minus 25 over 6 quantity x cube plus C sub 1x plus C sub 2. So there's only one boundary condition, that is when x is 2, y is 0. Substitute here, 0 equals negative 25 over 6 times 2 cube plus C sub 1 times 2 plus C sub 2. So establishing the first equation, 2C sub 1 plus C sub 2 equals 100 over 3. Call that equation 1. Then for the portion CF, so let's have a sectioning here. Our origin is C. So that means the constant C sub 3 is the slope just to the right of C, and C sub 4 is the deflection at C. So E times 1.5 I of y double prime CF is equal to 10x plus 372.5 times x minus 6 plus 97.5 times x minus 14 minus 16x squared, where 16x squared is 32 times x over 2, so minus 16x squared. Divide everything by 1.5, so EI y double prime CF equals 20 over 3x plus 745 over 3 quantity x minus 6 plus 65 quantity x minus 14 minus 32 over 3 x squared. Integrate, EI y prime CF equals 10 thirds x squared plus 745 over 6 quantity x minus 6 squared plus 32.5 quantity x minus 14 squared minus 32 over 9 x cubed plus C sub 3. Integrate again. So EI YCF equals 10 over 9 x cubed plus 745 over 18 x minus 6 cube plus 65 over 6 quantity x minus 14 cube minus 8 over 9 x to the fourth plus c sub 3x plus c sub 4. So again, c sub 3 is the slope at c just to the right, and c sub 4 is the deflection at c. So we have two boundary conditions for CF. That is when x is 6, y is 0, and when x is 14, y is 0. Then we solve two equations simultaneously. So 0 equals 10 over 9 times 6 cube. This is 0, this is ignored. Then minus 8 over 9, 6 to the fourth plus c sub 3 times 6 plus c sub 4. So the next equation is 6c sub 3 plus c sub 4 equals 912. Call that equation 2. Then when x is 14 for CF, y is 0. So 0 equals 10 over 9 times 14 cube plus 745 over 18 times 8 cube. This is 0. Minus 8 over 9 times 14 to the fourth plus c sub 3 times 14 plus c sub 4. So equation 3, 14c sub 3 plus c sub 4 equals, simplifying these terms, 89168 over 9. Equation 3. So solving these two equations simultaneously, we have c sub 3 equals 10120 over 9, and c sub 4 is negative 17504 over 3. So expressing 10120 over 9 divided by EI, that's the slope at C just to the right. So theta C just to the right, that's decimal equivalent of 10120 over 9 over EI is 1124.444 over EI. While theta C is the decimal equivalent of this. So negative 5834.667 over EI. Then we set x is 7 for y EI, y EC, and y EC is equal to c sub 4, negative 17504 over 3 EI. So EI times negative 17504 over 3 EI equals 35 over 6 times 5 cube, 7 minus 2, minus 25 over 6 times 7 cube plus c sub 1 times 7 plus c sub 2. So the equation 4 is 7c sub 1 plus c sub 2 equals negative 15404 over 3. Call that equation 4. Then solving equations 1 and 4 simultaneously by eliminating c sub 2, then we'll have c sub 1 equals negative 1033.6, while c sub 2 is 2100.533. So we only need c sub 1. We only need theta c just to the left. Substitute into this equation here. When x is 7, so EI theta c just to the left equals 17.5 times 5 square. 7 minus 2 is 5. Minus 12.5 times 7 square plus c sub 1, which is negative 1033.6. So from there, we can solve theta c left. It is equal to negative 1208.6 over EI. So that's it for this problem.